Hello, this is me again, Sai. So, I think I've learned a lot of things this year, and I think it's better for myself starting from this year that I am more leaning towards becoming a better person. Like, actually becoming a better person because, like, the previous years of my life, like, I always been like being a okay, I hope my mic doesn't get broken. Okay, I think maybe it's not broken. Okay. Um, okay, okay. It's not broken, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm still going to talk. Um, where was I again? Oh yeah, becoming a better person. So, previous years, like, the idea of becoming a better person has been, like, on my mind, but it's not really something that I implemented because like I was just living off of luckiness. So if there's something good in my life, then it's just my luckiness, I guess. It's not something that I work on myself. I think like actually like this year I have braces. I installed a braces on my teeth because I don't have a nice structure of my teeth. So that's one thing. And then I have my two of my, what do you call it? Uh, the teeth on the back. What do you call it? I forgot the words, but I have like two non-functional teeth on the back, like the most back, and I got them removed before it made things worse as I grew up. And then I do gym starting from December actually, but I was off for I think for February. I didn't work out at all, and then my body weight became like the starting point again because yeah I have like family matters out of the town, and then I was depressed of my breakup, so then I didn't work out at all this March, actually, not February. My February I still work out. Then yeah, so I do gym again. Like I have my bicep here and my tricep. I haven't worked on my shoulder. I work on my leg today, and I think it's been nice, nice session of workout. And then I learned Mandarin. It's something that are like learning is learning something. I think can have something impactful on your life later throughout your life. So it's not something that are useless. And then I haven't told you guys actually. Well, I have. I have made a couple of videos, but I didn't release them. I uploaded them to YouTube, but they were private. But I had eye surgery on August 2025, and yeah, it's nice. My eyes are nice now. So that's something again that are self improvement of me. And then I think I have better work position now because my boss constantly constantly relied on me. So I have like an important role. I was recognized. And then what else? And then I'm planning to learn how to swim because I don't know how to swim. And then I do some cardio running. Back then I do, but it's really bad because I didn't really work on my leg muscle. I didn't do gym leg day back then. So my progress is just stuck, you know. But I think I have better performance now in terms of running. And then, oh, another one thing is that I learned how to communicate. So there are tons of evidence actually. So me and my dad constantly having problems like arguments, like every so and then, and I never really know what my dad wants because he's a difficult person to know. But just this year, like I finally know what he wants, what he needed. So I'm going to say it in this video actually. So when like the situation is like really difficult when we have an argument, like a lot of times we are at the peak, you know, most of the times. And then usually back then I cried. I begged. But just this year I finally knew, even if the space that he created is for me to apologize, to blame myself, and then to create a dramatic situation where I most of the time cries. That's the space that he created, but that's not actually what he wanted me to react. He actually wanted me to communicate and to not cry. And I already proven it. And it works. It becomes a healthy argument. My dad is like a difficult person. When he already have something in mind, like he always stuck with it. Like he didn't care about the good things. He just stuck with those bad thoughts. So even if again, like he didn't create a situation, a situation where I can safely argument, because even if I do argument, he just stuck with his mind. But what he wanted is actually for me to for me to pressure him into thinking that my argument is right. Well, I I was raised on being uh, being cultured. I don't know if that's the word, but I was raised on to give respect, so I didn't really uh, like, as you can know from the way I talk, like I didn't really scream, and I didn't really heighten my voice. My like I sounded calm when most of the time I don't actually, but my voice is like the way I talk is just like this, and that's the way I raised. And it's not really something that are forceful, you know, when what he wants is for me to force him into thinking that what my what my understanding, what the thing I'm saying is right. I need to be you know, what's the word, um I need to sound right. I need to sound confident about what I think about, what I about what my belief is. Well, even if I'm an open-minded person and I always think, uh, like I always consider about what other people think about. So even if I have my own ideology, I still think about what other people's that ideology is. Like even in this war, in this global war situation between countries, like between Palestine and Israel. Well, I'm leaning towards Palestine, but because I'm an open-minded person, I still think about like what are those Israelis, pro Israelis people thinking, like how like what are their arguments like, and why do they even so firm into their beliefs? What makes them believe so? Even if I'm still a Palestine pro Palestine, yeah. So that's something, an example. So even if my my dad has a wrong perspective, I still like consider his feelings, his thoughts, his way of thinking, and it really pressures me actually. Well, because I need to sound uh, confident about my belief, but at the same time, I cannot disrespect my dad, even if I think that he is wrong. So it's a really difficult communication. I was raised this way, man. But yeah, so I learned how to communicate. And then, like, from my breakup, my second relationship breakup, a really short one, she was a really talkative person. And I misinterpret that into thinking she is a communicative person. She's good at communicating. While actually she is talkative. Talkative doesn't mean good at communication. Yeah, I misinterpret that, but at least I have a sense of thoughts into for me to be able to talk more about what I think about, you know, because previously I always keep things to myself, and that's kind of bad because people have their own thoughts and they can think about us in the bad way, even if we didn't mean to. So yeah, like I learned to communicate more into what I think, what I feel, and I think that also made myself better. Like in this journaling, for example, I made myself used to into talking about what I think about and what I feel because like I'm not used to it, and I'm doing this journal to make myself used to it, and I'm still learning about it. But the point is that's a self improvement that one of the self improvement that I'm doing this year, starting from this year. I'm really sleepy, man. It's like 12 in the midnight, 12 a.m. I'm sleepy, And I made new schedule. If you can read them here, I hope you cannot actually because those are like private. But I made myself a schedule because I want to get myself into a habit, a good habit, so that there are uh, no time where I can think about something doing bad or thinking about something bad. Like this proverb from Brazil. I like I forgot the Portuguese word, but the point is, don't let your mind empty because otherwise it's a devil workshop. So empty mind can invite devil workshop. So I need to keep myself going with my habit, with plans, because otherwise I would think about something bad, like depressed, and then lonely. That's something that are bad and negative that I don't want. So I need to keep myself going with this schedule, this habit, and I hope it does work. And I have my sleeping schedule at 10, actually 10 p.m. Well, I just written this schedule just tonight, so I hope it will apply tomorrow. Yeah. And then I also wanted to talk about how communication also improves me in friendships, because now, like, I think I'm much closer with my friends, like even my gym friends. Like, we are used to be like competitor because we are pretty competitive, and he is smart, and I consider myself above average, and we kept like passing each other up. And he previously he didn't believe me, like he didn't trust me, like he thinks I'm an enemy. But even like doing gym, like we feel that as a competition instead of gym bros, like supporting each other up. And yeah, after I'm being more communicative, he now knows me uh, better. I am not vague as before. So yeah, he trusts me now, and he even like he's not used to doing a supportive thing to his friends or anybody. Actually, he's not that type of person, and weirdly enough, out of his habit, he is pretty supportive to me. Like, even like from the breakup, like I talked to him about about the breakup, and he supported me and stuff, and it's not something that I expected from him. uh, and then like I have another new friend from Germany. He is my subordinate actually, but because he is a pretty determined person, and I like him in terms of friendship, um, in terms of like how who he is, like how he works, and now he is my friend. Like, we became friends. And then my best friend that you saw in this video, like I go out with him more. Previously, like we didn't really uh, like hang out that much, and then we were distant for a year. And And now, like, every weekend, he asked me to go out, because otherwise I don't have anybody to ask me out beside like the gym and the Mandarin course. Even my best friend, like the early time we get to know each other, we got to know each other. Like, he was really hesitant, hesitant. Uh, is it the right word? Hesitant. He was pretty hesitant about me knowing his Instagram. Like, he's really private about it, even if I don't know why. So yeah, like, now he is my best friend. Well, I hated him actually. My first impression is that he is the type of person that likes to talk about himself and not listen to other, because he kept forgetting things about other people. Like, even now he still does. Like, even when I talk about something, he forgets about it, and I think he just don't care. But he said that he likes to forget about things. Um, he communicated that, and he actually, like, pretty supportive. And yeah, now he is my best friend. And yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to talk about. But self improvement. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, cheers.